You're bringing the game called Twister? Shut up, Shane. I was told this works.
30 seconds to
So, welcome everybody. This is the finals of the BSJ sub tournament that has been crowdfunded by an employee of Valve themselves, recognized as a legit game mode with a prize pool of $5,000. The minimum prize for this final match is $175 going to last place. And as we trickle up through the winnings, first place is going to receive $500 just for a Dota chess game. So that's pretty hype. And over on my information tab here, we have the ranks of these players coming into this finals. Let's go ahead and pull this up here. We got Pit 9 Raw. Come on. Pit 9 Raw, middle right, who is Bishop 9. We have Thag Hor, that is Bishop 4, the Death Squid, who is Castle 1. Keep in mind, the one Castle player we have in the entire tournament. We have Al W with the Bishop 9, one off of Castle. Here comes to die with the Bishop 6, Board King with the Bishop 9, King of AFK with the Bishop 6, and Real Big Fan with the no rank smurfing scumbag. Okay, so a brief intro to the game for people who are tuning in or watching this VOD who haven't really played. This game's so popular recently because it's a lot like Dota. It's kind of like a less mechanical intensive, more strategic intensive version of Dota. And there's also a little bit of RNG involved. So, you know, people like that aspect where sometimes that little bit of luck can push you over the edge. But in general, what's so good about it is it requires a lot of similar skills to Dota. And overall, skill will overcome the RNG. So what the game mode is basically just a chessboard where you get to put chess pieces that are heroes, and you get to upgrade them, and they have synergies. So every hero has characteristics: ogre, mage. So if you find other heroes that have the same skills, as you see with this mage ability, if you have 3 mages, the magic resistance is decreased by all enemies. So really important to note that you have 3 rounds of preparation where you're fighting creeps and you get to build up your army. And then by the 4th round, you start fighting people. And every time you lose the fight, you lose HP based on how many enemy units survive when you lose. So everyone's just fighting creeps. This is the 3rd round. The round doesn't go up in Spectator. It's a little bit bugged right now. But the way we can know what round it is by looking at the KDA of every player. The kills go up by 1 every time you win a round, and the deaths go up by 1 every time you lose. So it'll be round 4 coming up as you see that everyone's got the 3 OK to D because they all beat these creeps. So creeps do drop items. Items are a lot of RNG, which is kind of the one BS RNG part of this game, I feel. But overall, the game's pretty well balanced in terms of hero compositions. There are certain heroes that are better than others, but they're already slowly but surely nerfing the ones that are considered stronger. So as of now, there's not too much to keep in mind. You can see each player's health is usually on the right here, but when you're watching, they haven't done that yet for this tournament. So the only way we'll really be able to know how much health each player has is by checking the health bar on their courier. So like this guy must have lost to 1 or 2 creeps in one of these rounds, and otherwise everyone should be at 100%. So as of now, no one really has to commit to anything. We'll point out anything that really happens of note. But for the most part, like if we see somebody who's on a win streak, we'll check out and see what they're doing. But pretty hard to tell anything this early on in the game. I'd say in my winning or losing games, the early rounds, yeah, they matter. But it doesn't really indicate that much. What we will say is if you win the round, you gain a gold. And every time you save gold, and you can tell how much gold everybody has by the mana on their courier, by the way. It's our only way of telling how much gold they have. You win a gold every time you win the round. And if you end a round with 10 or more gold, you get interest bonuses. So there's like this economy factor where if you can manage to hold on to gold and not spend it, you'll gain gold from it. And the interest is 1 gold for every 10 you save. So 10, 1, 22, 33, all the way up to the max of getting 5 if you have over 50 gold. So early on, it's generally in your best interest to just spend all of your gold in an attempt to win. Because if you're losing health because you're saving for 1 interest, instead of just getting the 1 gold you get from winning, that doesn't really make much sense, right? So your goal should be to win. So the way this works is everyone's building their own army, but everyone's playing 8 separate fights. So everyone's defending against somebody else's army, but it's not like you're playing heads up against somebody else on the board. Board King is going to be defending against somebody else, while whoever he's defending against will be defending against some other random player. So it's 8 separate fights that are going on at once, all across the board. And so what makes it fun is this is kind of this semi-PvP survival strat game, where you have your own economy, you have your own build-up, and once you've built the army and let them fight each other, you're kind of like, there's the PvP factor where there are other people in the game, but you're not necessarily playing against the same person who's playing against you. So the RNG factors come in where we can't see it here, but when you're in the game, you get a chess piece option of 5 heroes every round that you get to choose from. And if you get 3 of the same hero, you can combine them to level up, which it'll show you the level based on how many stars. So like, you know, Witch Doctor is level 1, Shadow Shaman and Ogre are level 2 as we click on them. It takes 3 level 1 heroes to make a level 2 hero, and it makes 3 level 2 heroes to make a level 3 hero. So as you see, every ability, or every hero in the game has an ability. And so what happens is you gain mana when you attack or when you get attacked. And so once heroes hit their 100 mana, they automatically cast their ability once it's off cooldown. So notice how his is on cooldown. So next time he has mana, he would have thrown it. And they wait till all the fights end. And you can see based on like if the red enemies lived, then this guy lost health. This guy lost up here too, so he lost health. He's at 88 health. And the courier grows bigger as you're winning. So we'll keep in mind who's winning. Once you win 3 games in a row, you also get a bonus gold for winning every round from then on. Once I believe you win 5 games in a row, you get 2 gold. And after 7 or 8, you win 3 gold. So win streaks can add up pretty hard, especially if you're able to save interest while you're doing so. So your gold spending comes from pieces. Every piece has a set amount price, and your gold also can be spent on leveling up your courier. So if you press Alt, you can see your courier's experience. In this case, 2 out of 8. Every round, your courier gains 1 experience, and you can choose to spend 5 gold in order to give it 4 experience. So that's something that's really important because as you level up your courier, not only do you get more units on the field, but you also get rolls for better units. You can see what their chances of getting each type of unit in terms of cost based on their level of courier. All of these percentages that you see down here will shift based on what level of courier they have, and you can always check this. Like a really important one to note is the max level is 10 courier. If you have level 9 courier, the odds of getting a 5 cost chess piece is only 3%. But if you have a level 10 courier, it's 6%. So it doubles from level 9 to 10. So the balance in this game is by looking to have early units if you want to reroll and get good combos. But if you spend gold rerolling, that means you're going to have a later upgraded courier, which means you're going to have less units and also get less late game units. So it has a similar aspect to Dota, where you want to make sure you invest enough in the early game that you don't just die, but you also want to try to invest in the late game so that you don't get outscaled. So we see some synergies going on here. He has the troll synergy as well as the mechs. What do we got here? This guy looks like he's on the win streak. He's at 100%. Anybody else at 100%? No. So this is usually what happens. It's not all that reliable to win every round. And so far this game, there's only one player with 100% HP. And as you, like I said, as you win, you'll get more and more bonus gold. This is round 8. I'll try to keep updating you, but try to look for the KDA if you want to know. And the win streaks do begin to add up, because every round you get 5 gold by default. So if I get 5 gold by default, if I lose every round, I get lose streaks. But generally, if you get lost streaks, you're probably going to die. So really, if you're losing, for the most part, you're only getting 5 gold, unless you're saving interest. But if you're winning, you're getting like the 5 gold plus the 1, plus the win streaks, plus potentially more interest. So the max you can get per round is the 5 for winning, the 3 for a win streak, the 5 for interest, and the 1 for winning. So that gives you 14 gold. That's the max you can get per round at some point. So notice you see some people saving up. He's lost a bit of HP. He's only down to 80, he's down to 81 already, but he's getting 3 interest per round. So really the rule for spending in this game is by making sure you either have 20, like a round number of 10 gold. You want to make sure you spend as much gold as you can while getting interest. The worst thing you can do is float 28 gold. Like, that's something you want to try to avoid doing, because you're only getting 2 interest and you have 8 gold you could have spent doing something. Let's see here. So level 6 couriers across here. I'd say it's really important to have a level 6 courier by round 9. So most people who have level 5 are going to lose. And that means they either chose to reroll or they're saving gold. So this is a dangerous play. But this guy is the Castle 1 player. So I'm actually kind of curious to watch this because he's choosing to lose gold in order to... Or sorry, lose rounds in order to get gold on interest. Notice here you can see how much they're saving with their mana. So we're seeing a drastic shift in strategies. We're seeing 2 people with 30 gold while a bunch of people have spent all their gold in an attempt to win. So far, the winning has only really gone to Board King. He's 9-0. We got 6-3. We got 6-3. 5-4. 5-4. 6-3. 6-3. And 4-5. So one thing to note is, I don't know exactly how it works, but there is a defender's advantage. So like in general, if both teams are even, whoever's defending will win most of the time. There's a little bit of RNG in terms of like how heroes use their abilities and who they choose to attack. But for the most part, the UI is pretty good and pretty even about that. But every 5th round, starting on round 10, is a creep round. And creeps drop items for you. And some of them are actually really dangerous and can potentially bring you to losing health. Most of the time, though, especially in the early creep rounds, people will win. Well, he's going to lose. This one's kind of close, but the heal from Enchantress. Nah, he's got this. He's got this. I believe in you, buddy. I'm not even going to look. No looker. Oh, this guy got 3-0'd. That's what you get for the greed, buddy. No items for you. And he lost a bit of health. So the amount of health you lose is dependent upon like how much the hero costs and how much it levels up for. So, like, level 2 units will deal more damage. And also, like, level 3 units will deal more damage. And higher cost units will deal more damage. It's actually dependent on this level right here, I believe. Is how much damage they do. It's either that much damage or, like, a little bit less. I believe it's based on this much, though. So he's still on his win streak on the top left Board King. He is a Bishop 9, so he is tied for 2nd highest rank in the game. There are 3 Bishop 9s, and he has so many units. He's got the level 6 Courier, spending all of his gold. So this is a strat, right? So even though this guy's getting 30 interest, or 40 interest, so 4 gold in interest, he's only getting 1 interest, but he's also getting a 3 win streak at this point. So they're getting the same amount of gold in terms of bonus. He actually went up to 20. Notice how he sold units right before the round ended and got to 20. So far, so good. This guy's in a rough spot. I'd say this guy's in last place right now. Has a record of 5 and 6, and he has no money. So he's either gotten really unlucky rolls, which we really don't know because we can't see what everyone's rolling.
Pulled so much random stuff.
Yeah.
Get unlucky roll, right?
Well, so what happens though is I feel like sometimes when you're getting really unlucky, the best approach, you just buy everything because it makes you more and more likely to roll something you have. Yeah. So like that's an approach you can do because sometimes if you try to just like match what you already have and go for that, you just that leaves you more vulnerable to RNG. So my approach in this game, generally speaking, is either go for strong combos if I have them, if they're strong enough to like hold me over, but if they're not strong enough to hold me over, I just take one of everything and hope something ends up matching. Papega Puck in chat. Oh, cool. It looks like winner, still winning in the top right here, or top left. He's in a yikes spot right now, already down to 45 health. Health is a resource in this game. So just like gold, just like courier level, health is a resource. Very important. We got a lot of people saving up. But overall, the person with the most gold will generally be the guy that's winning every round. Got a level 2 Slardar. That's a big upgrade. He's got the warrior synergy going. And he removed the Quap because he got it. He even has a TA, which is a really strong unit in and of herself. And it looks like he spent down to 30 to buy her. So he had 35 here. So why not buy a TA if he has one, right? That's the whole idea. His choice was to either save up to 40, and he can like sell these units if he wants at the end of the round. Or he can choose to keep them all and hope that one of them matches the next round. It's a calculated risk that you can choose to take either way. Here, Heroes Come to Die is definitely looking rough. He's Bishop 6, though. He's a pleb, so that's why this is happening, clearly. I'm kidding. He obviously made it to the finals for a reason, so. These are the final 8 people out of 496 entries. So, pretty massive tournament. And looks like we got another loss over here. But he is saving for 50 interest. So the difference between this guy and this guy is down to 34 health with only 15 gold, while this guy's at 60 health with 60 gold. So he's either gotten better rolls or he has like economized better. There is a lot of skill to making sure you keep your economy up while losing. Sometimes you just get incredibly unlucky. But generally, in my experience, when one guy has this type of stats and the other guy has this type of stats, one guy is better than the other. But that's not always the case. And we can't closely monitor exactly what everyone's doing. We're just going to keep tabs on the person with a massive win streak. Notice how with his win streak, he's managed to accumulate gold. So he's not only getting the win streak, but he's also getting interest. And there's this fine balance of how much gold do you save? How many times do you level up your courier, sacrificing the interest in order to get better units and more units? And when you're in this spot, I've learned that the best thing you can do is keep winning. So as long as you feel like whatever you're spending your gold on is going to maintain your lead, then you should keep doing that. 200 ping in a freaking chess lobby, dude. Come on, bro. No excuses. Oh, Death Squid. Having it rough down here. Castle player, my ass. He's at 60 gold, though, so he does have a lot of gold saved up. Has a Druid strat going. Does get a level 2 Slardar. Very good upgrade whenever you have damage synergy. Oh, and a level 2 Axe. So he has 3 Warriors and a Beast synergy, which Beasts give 10% damage to all allies. So now that Slardar synergizes really well, because he uses his ultimate, which is minus armor, he might have a pretty scary lineup. So this is an interest where he just lost pretty heavily, but he just got 3 upgrades. So let's check and see, you know, if that changes anything for him. Oh, it's a creep round. Well, fake hype. Pog. So these creeps can actually be kind of tough. Sometimes people lose to these. Gotta check out and see the guy with 200 ping, how he's doing over here. Micro, dude. Micro. Tanking. Dude, tanking stuns can be real Papega sometimes. Just be careful, chat. Oh, they're either Papega or real Pog. Those are the 2 choices. One up here. One. He's going to win. He's going to win. So everyone managed to clear the wolf round. These creeps are no joke. They sometimes beat you. So it's not absolutely a free win. Generally, I'd say like 75% plus of people are going to win. Especially if they know what they're doing, which all these players obviously do, having made it to the finals. But not necessarily are they just free wins for everybody. I'd say creeps are generally a good gauge of how strong your lineup is, because they're the only thing that's same across every game, right? Which is kind of cool. Oh, so he's got all 4 druids. He got the Furion. When you have 4 druids, it makes it so that you can use 2 2-stars to upgrade to a 3-star. So he managed to get all 4 druids on his lineup, which is a huge deal for somebody who's going for druids. He even goes for the level 2 Tinker. Tinker, not a fan of this hero, but that's okay. He's got Beast Synergy now. He's got a level 3 Enchantress. This may be enough for him to turn it around. Let's find out. He's also got Assassin Synergy. Bounty Hunter level 2 could be pretty scary. With the crit? No crit. He's going to crit the last hit. We know it. Oh, he's missing so much on these elves. The evasion. Okay, but he's going to manage to take it down. Is he still on his win streak? Oh, the win streak has been busted. Oh, man. He's 1 ring of health off of a refresher, though. If you don't know, getting a perseverance with 2 of these, you can't see. Oh, there you go. 2 perseverances do make a refresher orb. So if he gets lucky enough to get the refresher orb, and in this game mode, what refresher does is it gives you HP regen and mana regen on attacks, but it refreshes your ability on first cast. So some heroes can be super good with their ability being cast twice in quick succession. So that may be a game changer. The items are a little bit BS in terms of the RNG that follows them, but they nonetheless do make the game a bit more exciting as a spectator. So it looks like everyone's kind of leveled out. Heroes Come to Die did win that last round, so if he can manage to start winning and saving up because he got those bunch of upgrades, and by saving up, you got to be real careful, but you do want to start trying to get interest because you do have to come back, right? You can't just be content only winning, because eventually you're going to lose a round, and if you lose your win streak and you're still at 10 gold, you're just never going to come back. But it looks like this Assassin synergy with the level 2 Bounty Hunter, level 3 Enchantress is... she's not an assassin, but he has a lot of damage, basically, is what I'm trying to say. So we got a warrior elf strat going on down here. Only 3 elves, though, so a little bit of an inefficiency there. No 4th elf, huh? Probably worth taking for the evasion. Unless that's a level 2 Queen of Pain. Which it is, so maybe that's why he's choosing not to. Oh, gets the level 3 Prophet. Everyone go for the Druids. Druids are generally an important part of your early game. Unless you have really good synergy across the board, Druids are the cheapest to level up, obviously. So it's important that you can get them if you do. So he has a Troll Warlord, one of my favorite units in the game. This is a very solid lineup from the Death Squad. I wouldn't be surprised if he makes a strong comeback here based on the heroes he's accumulated. Troll 1v1 TA. Oh, he wins. Troll 1v1 wins pretty much against anything. So he does take this round down. Heroes Come to Die has managed to pull it back. Let's check and see if anybody else is struggling. He lost a lot of... Okay, real big fan, gotta be careful. Has a full Mask of Madness on his courier. Might want to look to give that to maybe his backline damage dealing SF. Has a lot of Slardars. This is stuff you gotta be careful of, but it is reasonable to put like 2 Slardars into the equation here. Goes for the 5th Warrior. Oh, and has Tree Ants. Doesn't have the Lone Druid though in order to get the max level tree. Once he gets a Lone Druid, he can combine these 2 trees into a Tree Ant level 3. As you see, this guy has a Tree Ant level 3. This guy has a Lone Druid. So we have 2 beasts, and then 3 warriors and 2 mechs. So there's a lot of synergies you see going on here. Everyone's got a slightly different build. And a lot of people may ask BSJ, what's the best build? In general, I think there's a strategy of having the right balance of early game and late game. But you should really deal with whatever you get. So, like, if you're being dealt mages, time to go mage. But if you get dealt druids, it's really important that you go for the upgrades and play it correctly. A lot of these strats, it's important to play correctly, and that's really all that matters. And they're doing a pretty good job of, like, slowly but surely balancing out the different strategies. So he does go down there. It's not like synergies are going to win you the game, because everyone else is also going for synergies, so... But it looks like Heroes Come to Die has stabilized. He's saving up to 28 gold already, and as his courier grows bigger, that's telling us he's going on a larger win streak. It's a level 2 Timbersaw. Very good unit. It's another one. I would even put that in over the Tinker myself, because I think the second Timber is better than the mech synergy, because regen just isn't that great, especially when you have these items on the Timber. Ooh. Level 3 Prophet down here. Oh, he's got 1 off of a level 3 Jug. And we all know in the BSJ stream that we like Jugs. So the big thing here is that there's only 20 of each hero in the pool. So what other people are going for is actually affecting you when you're playing this game. So whenever I see a guy that has like 8 Jugs, he has 2 level 2s and 2 level 1s. I look and check and see how many Jugs are gone. So, like, this guy has 2 of them. This guy has 5 of them. This guy has 1, so that's 8 gone. 11 gone. 11 Jugs are out of the pool, and he's got 8. So, there's only 1 left. Wow. Is that accurate? Are we counting this again? 2, 7, 3, so that's 10. Maybe 10 are gone. It's either 10 or 11. So the nice thing about this game, though, that I think is a cool balancing mechanic is, even though certain units are better than others, generally speaking, those units are also very high priority. So if everyone else is going for them, it's bad. So it's better to have level 2 of most mediocre units than it is to have level 1s of a bunch of, you know, good units. That Troll Warlord living with barely any health is going to lose him this round. This is something you get a little sad about. 10 health Troll Warlord is the reason why he lost that round. Loss, win... Okay, so what are we looking like? Real big fan. Little bit of trouble on the top right. Sitting at 22 health. Looks like most people have a lot of gold saved up. Only 21 health down here. Looking good in the bottom left. He has managed to save up for 30. Looks like he did lose his win streak, but he's still sitting at a decent health pool. Generally, you will not lose 22 in one round. So all these guys still have room for error. We are hitting up round 22 coming up here. Ooh, elf synergy. 1, 2, 3, 4 elves. With 2 on the sidelines. 3 on the sidelines. So positioning is very important in this game. It's pretty hard to talk about positioning overall, like, as these games are going on. But you learn what units you want to take damage, which units, like, you want to avoid damage, how to make units take damage, how to make them avoid damage. There are, like, characteristics and trends that these units do. Definitely, like, something to learn over time, and I don't really think there's a better way to talk about it other than to just play and learn and pay attention to, like, trends that your units follow. So this is a level 3 Jug. You can always tell what level they are based on their cosmetics once you get a little bit better at the game. 7 Slardars, but he did get the level 3 Jug, by the way. I should hype that up more. There was only like 2 left. That's crazy. When you do sell the pieces, they go back into the pool, so something to keep in mind. Or when somebody gets knocked out, they also go back in the pool. So this guy's a level 2 TA. A lot of damage coming out. Refraction's also a bonus 60 damage with 6 instances. Very good to go from level 1 to level 2 TA. TA getting focused down in the back. So this is sometimes how RNG will, like, affect the attacker, right? This is, like, strongest unit gets attacked in the back. Oh, hero comes to die. I'm nervous for you, buddy. $25 on the line every time somebody moves up a place. $25 difference between 8th and 7th, 7th and 6th, 6th and 5th. The heroes come to die is down to 7 HP. The real big fan is down to 22 HP. The hype thing about this round compared to most chess matches is there is something to play for everybody. Like, even between 8th and 7th. The Death Squid is down to 9 health. We missed that. Level 2 Troll Ward with a Blightstone. No damage items, though. That's just a little unlucky. Troll Warlord makes great use of damage items. He does have 2 beasts, so it gives him 19 damage on the bonus here. Let's monitor the 2 people that are almost out. The Anti-Mage does get doomed up. TA's getting focused. Gonna get the refraction off, though. That's pretty large. Takes Troll that much longer to kill him. Looks like he's alive for now, if I had to guess. Let's check and see what's going on here. Oh, he's in trouble. Is this the end? Is this our first victim? The Pepega Sand King doesn't even have the chance to Pepega because he's doomed. This is going to be real close. I think this is enough. Oh, 8th place. Heroes come to die. Congratulations to making it to the final, sir. You still do win $175. Obviously, a little bit sad when you get knocked out like that, but either way, you did walk away with $175. Definitely worth the $5 sub, PogChamp. Death Squid holding on. Thank you for updating the final results live. Moderators. Shout out again to the moderators of this tournament. They don't have to do anything. So I appreciate that they have stuck around this entire time. Love and chat for them. Been a great day. Exhausting for all of us. And they've gone above and beyond. So hopefully in the future we can make changes that will make it easier for all of us coming from the organizing side. But this was hype. Level 2 PA on the sidelines. Interesting. There are creep rounds. This is round 25. We should try to keep... Oh, the Doom. Pog. We should keep in mind what items people get. We'll try to pay attention. It's a little bit hard. Cloak and Plate Mail. Those are some decent tanky items. The Plate Mail especially. Javelin. You got a Broadsword. Mask of Madness Broadsword's not bad. What do we get over here? Another Blade of Attack. Oh, a Plate Mail. Anytime I get, like, a serious... Oh, he's got a Hood on Anti-Mage. Hood on Anti-Mage. He's already got a Magic Resist passive. That's a yikes. He doesn't actually have Magic Resist in this game. Plate Mail and a Blightstone. Put the Blightstone on Enchantress, maybe? She has a Chainmail, dude. Why does she have that? Who'd you give the Plate Mail to? To the level 1 Kunkka. Ooh. By the way, it's really good to put this onto Jug because he always spins on his opponents, so. The rat. Oh, we gotta watch the one guy that's almost out. We gotta root him on here. We kind of want people to lose so we don't have to spend eternity here, but we also, you know, hate to see him leave. I love to watch. I hate to see you go, but I love to watch you leave, I believe is the saying. Use win run. Passive win run, Omega lol. Okay, he's going to win. Oh, looks like King of AFK maybe in a little bit of trouble. Loses his win streak there. That's pretty important. Top lane, real big fan at 11 HP. TA manning up. Does he have any assassins? We don't know because all of his units are dead. Oh, TA, can she do it? The bear carry. The bear carry. Oh. The human disarm. Can the proc still add up? Looking like he's safe for now. Oh, the disarms. Okay, sometimes it just goes long enough that it goes to a draw, so he doesn't get the 1 bonus gold for winning, but he also doesn't lose HP. We have the Troll synergy going on over here. Has the Tuskar that he's leveling up. He's got 2 level 2 Tuskars now, which once he gets to level 3 will be really nice for him. Does have the... No beast synergy, actually. Just warriors. The Tusk is not a beast for him. Like, meaning it doesn't actually give him a beast. So he has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5... 6 warriors. So he does have the double armor bonus from warriors, which is pretty pog. Level 3 anti-mage over here. May have had that earlier, but I did not notice. Let's go ahead and keep an eye on the death squid, who's on the brink of extinction, just like the squids themselves, as climate change has brought terror to the ocean floor. BSJ, shut up. Okay. This might be a yikes. He brings down the Viper. But is it enough? This might be too much. Oh, Death Squid drops out in 7th place. GG, Death Squid. Congratulations, sir. Walking away with $200 from the final, as well as a bonus check of $25 for winning the previous round. So he'll be walking away with $225. If the mods don't mind putting that value next to their name, it would help me a lot. 175 goes to Heroes Come to Die, and 225 goes to the Death Squid. Congratulations, guys. Real Big Fan is still alive up in the top right-hand corner with 11 HP. Did he get any immediate upgrades we weren't able to see? He does have a level 3 Slardar, so that's pretty scary. I think the level 3 Slardar needs to be positioned so that it's taking damage. It's a very low cooldown, very powerful ultimate. Minus 45 armor, but he's not actually using it yet. Oh, he did use it on the Luna in the back, but nobody's hitting the Luna. The TA will she... Oh, the second amp. Definitely think he should look to reposition the Slardar in order to take more damage. We have a TA battle, but there's a Slardar in the way. Amper before she before she melds. Oh my god. Oh, here's the epic battle between refracted TAs. The dream. Oh, it gets... Oh! Oh, he takes down the bonus gold. He wasn't going to lose because the clock was about to time out. Usually there's a clock ticking down here, but we can't see it because spectator lol. Let's see. King of AFK is actually getting into some trouble here, so if he manages to hold on, Real Big Fan, he can just slowly but surely rack up his paycheck. Pit 9 Raw also down to 18 health. Haven't even noticed. Thagor down to 13 health. This is $25 per position, guys. Looking like we have the 2 comfort people in the top left and bottom left. Lefties for the win, baby. Everyone's dropping real low. Drop it low, girl. Drop it, drop it. All right. The base is 175 for 8th and 200 for 7th on the numbers you have written there. It looks like Real Big Fan may be in some trouble here. What about over here? He looks like he's winning, losing, but he's not going to be out. Real Big Fan does take it down. That Slardar's carrying him. Oh, that's a lot of damage. 16 damage to the bottom left guy who we were talking about. Doing really well. Oh. Okay, I'm doing it myself. Nah, I'm not going to do it. I'll wait. I'll worry about it later. Does have the Naga synergy, but there's no mages this round. So clearly the high skill level players have deemed mages not worthy. how many elves? 1, 2, 3, 4. So he does get the elf synergy for a total of 36% invasion. We got to keep monitor. There's so many people on the brink of extinction here. Thaghor, kind of want to stop saying your name, but he does have the dragon synergy, so that's something to keep an eye out for. Or an eye out for, Jesus. It's been a long day, guys. He does manage to bring down the creeps. These creeps can cause some issues for certain lineups, as you see here. TA does have refraction, though, so she might be able to bring down another one. It is a level 2 TA with damage items. Is he in trouble? Oh, he goes down. He's dropping. Ooh, only 5 health left on the real big fan. He does get another damage item, though, for his TA. But, oh, he has a Deso. But he didn't deliver the item in time. It waits an entire round to deliver. If he had delivered his TA that Mithril Hammer before the end of last round, it would have combined into a Deso for this round. Yikes. Could that be the game changer? A lot of damage items on this TA as well. No problem with the Perseverance, which gives you mana on attack to recharge that refraction sooner. It's not only a defensive item, but also an offensive item on TA. Certain heroes very good on mana on attack items. Let's keep an eye out for Real Big Fan. He's on the brink. Will that TA Deso cost him? The Ravage, followed by the SF ulti. Looks like he's going to be okay this time around. What about bottom corner? Gets doomed on the DK, but he's already ulted. Will that splash damage be enough? But it's so much damage ticking down the DK. The 3-star Jug, but that's not going to kill him, I don't think. Let's monitor anyone else. Nobody else has gotten knocked out, but he's going to take a lot of damage down here. Takes another 11 damage down there. 3-star Jug. He's going to do, I believe, 3 damage, right? Indeed. Wow. Look at these health bars. 25. 27 is the highest health bar right now is 27, guys. Highest health bar is 27. This is actually such an evenly matched game. This is something you don't generally see if you queue up for chess with your friends or with random people, because the skill gap will cause people to just, some people will just be way higher than others. But this is actually insane. Watching 8 really good players who've made it this far through a field of 496. This could go anywhere. Like, the guy with 5% could win. This is so close. You can get knocked out in 2 rounds when you have 27 health. We've seen this guy be chunking for damage. We're trying to pay attention to anyone losing big here. This looks okay. This looks like a loss, but he's probably not going to die. This looks good for him. Winner, winner. This looks like a loss. Is this going to be our 6th place finisher? Winner over... Oh, he's a... Oh, LW. Oh, Thaghor. Ugh, 5th place or 6th place goes to Thaghor. Al W lives with 1 health. 1 health. So that 1 health is worth at least $25. So let's keep that in mind. At least $25, because he would have been knocked out first, because it's usually based on the time that you die is who gets knocked out. Holy moly. 1 health on All W here. Board King down to 13. King of AFK actually at the highest health of 25. Real Big Fan at 5. And PT9 Raw. Pit 9 Raw with the 18 health. That level 3 Jug has so much damage. Gotta monitor every board at this point. I can't even keep track. Looks like we're gonna have our next victim. 5th place goes to All W. Pit 9 Raw is not gonna die here. Oh, and 4th place goes to Real Big Fan, I assume. We'll make sure that's in the... Oh, in the 3rd place! We missed another knockout! We're down to the final 2. $100 on the line. 2nd place gets $400. 1st place gets $500. Suddenly, it's all coming together in one foul swoop. 3 people get knocked out in 1 round. This is nuts. Pit 9 Raw holding on by a thread. We'll watch the guy who's losing right now, like in terms of lower health, to make sure we catch the final blow. These are 2 separate fights going on, guys, so they could theoretically both win or both lose the individual round. Level 10 Courier, level 9 Courier. That could pay off to getting better units if he manages to survive for a longer amount of time. He's not even close to a level 10 Courier, so this guy's got the late game. If he manages to hold on, despite the fact that he's on a lower amount of health. And it looks like he's looking good for this round. The boat to follow up. The Doom to Tram. Always Doom, Papega. What about over here? This is looking rough for King of AFK. Do we have what looks like to be a future winner? TA, man up. No, it looks like he's going to win. No hit points lost over here. Oh my god, are we going to have 2 wins? Okay, okay, we got ourselves a game, folks. Got ourselves a game. Both players are taking it down. Like I mentioned earlier, there is kind of a home field advantage. So if both players are pretty even, it's very possible for them to continuously win. I have played 1v1s that lasted like 22 rounds. So this can go pretty crazy here. But both players on very low wiggle room. Does get the level 3 Tusk. Any crucial upgrades going on over here? What are you doing, buddy? What are you selling? Oh, the double Lich. Did he get another Lich? He's re-rolling. You see him re-rolling furiously. Gets the Luna. The level 3 Luna. Does he get out in time? Does he get out in time? Oh, he gets it out barely. The APM coming out from King of AFK. That's not AFK at all. That's insane. Nice AFK, bruh. Or APM on the AFK, bruh. Oh, but it's just a dragging around. The anti-hype. It is around 35. Jug looking in on the action. Jug likes to watch. We get a Vitality Booster and a Ring of Regen, I believe. Maybe he got a different item. But pretty useless items coming out from both players. We have a lot of damage items on the TA. And we have a lot of damage items on the Jug. But no combined into big items. Nobody hit the item jackpot. So it's going to be kind of good this game because nobody's going to win by virtue of the item ridiculous RNG that sometimes happens where one guy gets a Mjolnir Daedalus and the other guy has a bunch of hit boosters. So in this case, we are, you know, avoiding the deciding factor being the RNG. But level 3's galore over here with the elf synergy for all of that evasion. Also has the PA thrown in there for the extra evasion. 6 elves over here. Looks like he's cleaning up. What about over here? The Kunkka boat. Looks like both are set up to win again. So he's going to win for sure. Oh, he's in trouble here. Is this the final round? Will this be the final blow? Level 3 Jug. Can he carry? Can he carry? Will this be enough damage? I don't think this is enough to kill him. This is not going to be enough to kill him. So there will be another round. But can Jug actually win? No. Oh, 3 health. Not even close. Not even close, dude. Not even close. Monka S.
King of AFK. Dude, he ran the same strategy as last. He literally has the exact same units.
Yeah, I mean, one trick pony, dude. He does replace the troll with the Tidehunter. So he does have the team fight. He does have the stun.
The last round.
Okay, here we go. He does have 2 Liches set up with the potential upgrade. We are down to 3 health.
Last round.
Potentially.
Well, I mean,
the last
like,
round.
That's the last match.
Yeah, literally the last 2 finals of the Dota chess tournament.
What, do you have any items left?
No, he has none of them have like damage items combined. Like none of them hit the lottery. They do have light items, but okay. So it looks like he's in trouble. Is this going to be the final straw? Up here, he looks like he's winning. I believe he put 6 elves in at the very last moment to get that elf synergy. With our winner being King of AFK 123. Congratulations, sir. You are the grand prize winner of $500. And you actually won your last round as well, so you will get $525. Or, sorry, King of AFK. No, he did not win his last round. So he won a total of 500. Either way, I'm sure he's excited. That was epic. Pogs out in chat. Congratulations to all the people that made it in the finals. 3,600 viewers to end the stream. Congratulations, guys. That was an epic tournament. Damn. Damn. How did I do on the cast, guys? I tried my best. Did I do okay on the cast? No? Okay. I got no's, so that's fine. But yeah, so basically, it was good entertainment from the chess perspective either way. So let's check out the ranks of the players and how they did in terms of, this was their rank coming into the game. So, The Castle player actually got 7th. Heroes to Die, who got last, was Bishop 6. Thaghor was Bishop 4, who got 6th. Al W was Bishop 9, who got 5th. Real Big Fan was the no-rank Smurf cheater, who got 4th. He wasn't a cheater, guys. We're just kidding. The Board King was the Bishop 9. Pit 9 Raw was the Bishop 9. And King of AFK was the Bishop 6 Pog.
Where's your burger?
Castle is just a number. I believe it's right here. Yeah, that's it. So, that was hype. The first ever Dota chess tournament. You know, very curious to see where this esport or fad goes from here. Just to read them out, Heroes Come to Die won $175. Death Squid, $225. Thaghor, $250. Al W with $275. Real Big Fan with $275. Board King with $325. Pit 9 Raw with $400. And your champion, King of AFK, 123, with the $500 first prize. So that's pretty pog, guys. Thanks. Shout out again to the individuals who contributed to this tournament. You know who you are. Thank you very much. The financial contributions, as well as the support from our mods. One last shout out to the mods. Seriously, guys, I don't say it enough. Thank you so much for your help. And I want to talk to you guys probably tomorrow about it, but tonight we got a little more streaming to do. But either way, I do appreciate the support from you guys, the viewers, everyone who signed up. We gained like 500 subscribers for the tournament, so that's about how many people signed up. So, you know, big turnout for the tournament. Very much appreciate everyone who showed up and took part in it. It was a great time. So we managed to take care of a field of 496 people. Crazy. That we managed to handle that with like me and like 6 mods. Like crazy. So 7 people on the behind the scenes. Thank you, Z-Turk, for the bot that sent out all the passwords and managed all the entries. So thank you for the creation of that. Was completely crucial. Thank you for the last minute help from Conrad on Twitch. Thank you to the emote maker who made the legit like and emote, as well as the Puck Papega. I hope you guys appreciate the Puck Papega emote. I do like it very much. So I do have streaming to do tonight, guys. So I do apologize. I don't want to delay any further. The people who won, whisper me on Twitch with your PayPal email, and I assure you your money will get to you within the next 2 days. I'm going to probably do it later tonight, and I'm only saying within the next 2 days in case there are issues. So send me your PayPal email, and the money will be sent out once I end my stream today. So congratulations to everyone who won. Other than the 8 people in this game, I believe we've taken care of everyone else who won. If you didn't receive your payment, it's simply because there were issues and we talked about it, and you're going to get a Steam gift card instead of a PayPal payment because there were complications with the PayPal payment for whatever reason. So, I'll email you in a second. The winner told me to cash it for him. Is this true, King of AFK? You want me to give the money to Gretchy for you? No, I'm kidding. If the winner or like top 3 has issues with PayPal, we'll probably figure out another way to pay you other than Steam gift card. Because like if I give you a $100 Steam gift card, that seems reasonable because you can like spend $100 on Steam. But I don't think anybody's spending $500 on Steam. So either way, I will figure out a way to manage payments with you guys, and that's one reason why I don't want to do it right now. Because if there are complications, I'd rather just take care of it all at once rather than doing it later. So the top 10 players all agreed that I should get their shares. They are so generous. Right on, Government Mass. I'll make sure I do that. So, is it a sub-only tournament? Yes, it was a sub-only tournament that was simply kept that way in order to prevent massive amounts of signups. And even with a sub-only tournament, we had 496 signups. So, pretty crazy. Hope everyone had a great time. What we are doing now is we're going to be turning on the major, and we're going to be chilling downstairs, eating some food, watching the major and talking about it, playing game night. We have like a fancy camera set up. So it's a pretty legit deal that we've invested in. If you'd like to stick around, it's going to be like a standard BSJ cast with like during boring games or in between games, we're going to be playing board games. So if you want to check that out, I'm going to be cutting the stream briefly just to move downstairs. But it will be streamed on this channel, and we're going to move downstairs. So thank you again, everybody. It was awesome. So if you're cutting off with us now, you were here for the Dota chess tournament, right on. No problem with that. Thank you for tuning in. We appreciate it. I will be streaming again tomorrow. There will be like a couple little coaching sessions, I believe. And then the rest of the day will probably be Dota chess. We're kind of just sticking with the fad as we have it here. Pubs are kind of on a short break right now. So if people are really itching for pubs, I assure you, I'll make sure I let you know when through social media and all that stuff when I'm back into that. But this has been a crazy new fad. I'm super into the game. Super like high amounts of people are into the game. Just goes to show how many people showed up to our tournament today. Obviously the prize pool contributions were crucial. Another shout out to Cheyenne, by the way. I didn't shout him out directly. He's my former manager who I was going to make this tournament $200. He bumped it up to $500 by offering $300 to the pool. And he kind of was the stepping stone to the other financial contribution from the Valve employee that kind of represents Valve supporting this tournament. But we're not trying to, be scummy about it. So, appreciate everyone. Once again, moving downstairs. Thanks for tuning in. And if you want to keep hanging out, you're welcome to. I assure you it's a good time with game night. But otherwise, see you tomorrow. We may be cut off for like a minute or two. All I can tell you is I promise we're coming back within a couple minutes. So just making sure, we get it all done.